Hey there friend, good morning and welcome to this 10-minute morning yoga practice. My name is Katie and today we're going to do a full body flexibility flow. So we're going to hit up all the parts of the body, get rid of any aches or pains and just energize yourself for the day ahead. You don't need any equipment for this practice, so when you're ready to begin, you can come into child's pose. Now come into whichever version of the pose you prefer. Keep your big toes together. Knees can either stay together or they can come wide apart. And then reach your hands towards the front of your mat. If you can, release your forehead onto the ground. And just start to take a few deep breaths. Now we'll take a breath in and walk the hands over towards the right side of your mat. You can allow them to drag your head and shoulders as well. Drop your head and take a big breath in, feeling that opening through your left side. On an exhale, hands can start to walk all the way to the left. Long breath in now for the right side of your body. Coming back to center now, you can pull yourself up into tabletop pose. So onto all fours, wrists are directly below the shoulders, knees are directly below the hips. Take a second to push yourself away from your mat. We'll do a few rounds of cat and cow here. So inhaling to point the tailbone up, drop your belly down, bring your chest forward and look up. As you exhale, tailbone points down, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest and drop your head down. We'll do a few more just like that, warming up your spine, opening up your shoulders and your hips. And now when you're ready, walk those hands a little bit more towards the front of your mat. Curl your toes onto the back of the mat and then drag your hips up and back for downward facing dog. And we'll just pause here for a moment. Do whatever you need to do. You can paddle out your feet or take a nice full body stretch here. Releasing your head towards the mat, pointing your tailbone up, and you can keep your knees bent here. Now start to drop your left heel towards the ground as you float your right foot up towards the ceiling to find your three-legged dog. Maybe you can take a bend into your right knee and reach your right foot over towards the left side of your mat. Keep pushing away from your hands, opening up your full body. Breathe in and start to bring your right foot forward, planting it up in between your hands, dropping your knee to your mat, and then inhale to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Look up at that right thumb. Take a big breath in now, gently twisting as you open up your chest. And then exhale, right hand comes back down to your mat. Take a big breath in here. And as you exhale, left foot comes forward into a standing forward fold. Bend your knees, drop your head. Fingertips can come onto your shins. Inhale for a halfway lift. And then exhale, bend your knees, release your head, drop your hands back down towards your mat. Tuck your chin to your chest, slowly start to roll your spine up until eventually you're standing on your mat. Once you're there, you can step your right foot back behind you, have it on a 45-degree angle, and then bend your front knee over your front ankle. Press into the outer edge of your back foot here and then square your hips towards the front of your mat. When you're ready, inhale to reach those fingertips towards the ceiling. Drop your shoulders away from your ears for warrior one. Pull your feet towards each other as if you're trying to pull the front and the back of your mat together. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, open it out into warrior two. Back foot is now parallel to the back of your mat. Look over your left fingertips. Keep that front knee bent over the front ankle. And imagine here you have a pencil in the back of your shoulder blades. So your shoulder blades are pulling towards each other, opening up your chest. Keep that pencil in place. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, flip your front palm to the sky, bring your back hand onto your back leg, and then rainbow that left hand towards the back of your mat. Look up at your left thumb. Stretch those fingertips away as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, front forearm can come down onto front leg. Reach your right arm towards the front of your mat. Look up at your right thumb and stretch those fingers away. Nice big breath in. And then exhale, open it back up through warrior two. But now you can release your hands, start to straighten up your front leg. So our front leg is straight without locking the knee. So a little bit of buoyancy in your knee. Reach those hands back out left to right. Take a breath in and start to glide forward like you want to touch a wall that's in front of you. As you exhale, left hand comes down towards your left shin. Right arm reaches to the ceiling. Look up at your right thumb for extended triangle. Keep your spine straight here. So if you feel like you're bending to get down, just lift that left hand up along your leg. One more big breath in. And now as you exhale, you can start to cartwheel both hands forward, landing either side of that front foot. And then step yourself back into downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Big breath in and out. Now this time your right heel drops to the mat. Your left foot lifts up. Bend that left knee. Open up through your hips. Press away from your hands. Big breath in, sends your left foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee down. And then inhale to reach your left hand up to the ceiling. Look up at your left thumb. Exhale, drop it down. And this time your right foot comes forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop it down. Tucking the chin to the chest, start to slowly roll yourself back up. Back of the neck, your last part to straighten. And then coming to stand on your mat, we'll repeat on the opposite side. So this time your left foot comes back behind you, 45-degree angle, front knee over front ankle, square your hips. And then inhale to reach the hands up. Keep pulling your feet towards each other. Take a long breath in. And then exhale, open it up, warrior two. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Gaze over your right fingertips. Remember there's a pencil in your shoulder blades. Body is working really hard here. Keep pulling those feet towards each other. Now flip your palm on your front hand up. Bring your back hand to your back leg and reach your right hand towards the back of your mat. Look up at your right thumb. Take a breath in. Exhale, forearm comes onto front leg. Reach your left hand to the front. Push those fingertips away from you. And when you're ready, bring it back. You can straighten up your front leg, release your hands for a moment. Then they come back out left to right. Glide forward over your right leg, and then exhale to drop your hand to your right shin, reaching your left hand to the sky. Imagine you're trying to touch the sky and the earth at the same time to open up your chest. Big breath in and out. Cartwheel those hands down, land them either side of your front foot, and then when you're ready, step it back for downward dog. Take a few really big breaths in and out now. Just let your body process everything that we've done. Now you can drop both knees back down onto your mat and just come to sit in your most comfortable way to sit. So thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute practice. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a thumbs up or a comment below. I have lots more 10-minute morning yoga practices and they're all organized into this playlist. So you can stay on your mat if you want 10 more minutes, or I hope you'll come back tomorrow and make yoga a part of your morning routine. I also have a 10-minute meditation that I would love for you to check out as well if you do have some more time for your yoga mat. I hope to see you tomorrow, but until then, goodbye.